Hello students, welcome to the video lecture series of Artificial Intelligence. Today we are going to cover up the topic Probability and Bayes Theorem. I am your instructor Mr. Bhumin Mandalia for this video lecture series of Artificial Intelligence. Today we are going to cover up two topics. The first one is Probability and Bayes Theorem and second is Example of Bayes Theorem. So let us start with the first topic, that is Probability and Bayes Theorem. See, an important goal for many problem solving systems is to collect evidence as the system goes along and modify its behavior on the basis of evidence. So, see, a probability will play an important role to solve a problem to determine the fact. Probability is one metric using which we will be able to determine the certainty of an event. So, see, to model this behavior, we need a statistical theory of evidence. The fundamental notation of Bayesian statistics, see, probability that is going to have the, let's say, for example, one dice is there and in that dice, what is the probability that 1 will be selected? So that is 1 by 6 because 1 is only one event and there are total 6 number of possibilities in dice. So that is given by probability. Now, how that probability can be used in Bayes theorem? So, the fundamental notation of Bayesian statistics is a conditional probability. In this conditional probability, we will have the evidence and event. Both of the things will be there. So, evidence and event, how we will be able to calculate that event is occurred in presence of some evidence, that will be decided by Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is also called to solve using the conditional probability. For example, let's say I am having two bags and from those two bags, let's say red and white balls are there. So if I want to find the probability that red ball is selected from bag 2 only, that is called as my reverse probability, because first of all bag will be selected and then ball will be selected. Okay, so that will be denoted by conditional probability using Bayes theorem. So here is the formula for Bayes theorem. That is P of HE, that is a hypothesis H on basis of evidence E is equals to P of EH into P of H divided by P of E. Okay, so this is the Bayes theorem formula. Now see, let us have the example of Bayes theorem. See, let's say we are having two bags, it is having red and white balls. Bag 1 has 4 white and 3 red balls. Bag 2 is having 3 white and 2 red balls. So find the probability that the red ball is selected from bag 2 only. So for this type of a statement, for this type of solution, we have to opt for Bayesian classification, or we can say Bayes theorem. Without Bayes theorem, we will not be able to calculate conditional probability. So let us calculate the conditional probability for that. See, for example, let's say we are having E1 in form of event. Let's say we are having E1 in form of event. Let's say one event is there, E1. Event E1 is, that is event of choosing bag 1. Event of choosing bag 1. Likewise, event E2 is there. E2 is there, that is event of choosing bag 2. Okay, so these two events are there. Next, A is there. A is the event that red ball is selected. A is the event that red ball is selected. Okay, so these three things we have taken. Right now, let's say what will be the probability E of E1. Probability of choosing bag 1 is 1 by 2. Why 1 by 2? Because we are having only 2 bags right now. What will be the probability of E2 of choosing bag 2? That will be also 1 by 2 because at total we are having 2 bags only. Right? Now see how we will be able to say that, P of AE1. P of AE1, that means bag 1 is selected and in that bag 1 the selection of red ball probability. So that will be what? See, P of A E1 is equal to, see how many red balls are there in bag 1. Total 3 red balls are there in bag 1 and total 7 balls are there. So 3 by 7 will be there. Likewise, P of A E2, that means red ball is selected from bag 2. So how many balls are there in bag 2? In bag 2 there are total 5 balls. Okay, so total 5 balls and 2 red balls are there. So the probability will be 2 divided by 5. Okay, so this is not called as my reverse probability. Why reverse probability? Because it is there in that case bag 1 is selected first and then red ball is selected. Here also bag 2 is selected first and then red ball is selected. What I want to calculate? I want to calculate that I have picked up one ball and that ball is of color red and that red color ball is selected from bag 2. That probability I want. So that will be decided by conditional probability using Bayes theorem. Now see the formula for this P of, let's say I want to find E2 on basis of A. That means, see, this can be interpreted in this manner that red ball is selected from bag 2. That I want to calculate. So can we say that here the formula will be like this? The formula will be what? Formula will be P of A E2 into P of A divided by, sorry, P of E2 divided by P of A, right? This we want to calculate. So this is the formula as per the we had seen in previous slide. Now see, let us first of all see, we have calculated P of A E2. Okay, still we have not calculated P of A. Okay, and one more thing, that P of E2 we already have, that is 1 by 2, right? So now let us calculate P of A. Okay, so P of A is equals to what? That P of A is equals to P of E1 into P of A E1 plus P of E2 into P of A E2, right? So how we will be able to say how this formula has come up? See, this is called as law of total probability. This is called as law of total probability. How we will be able to apply this law of total probability? See, this law of total probability can be applied only and only if we are having two events, both are mutually exclusive. That means, for example, if I am picking up the ball, then it will be never possible that both the bags will be selected simultaneously. For example, if I am picking red ball, then only one bag will be selected at a time. So these two events can be treated as mutually exclusive events. So see, let's say here P of E1 is 1 by 2 into P of A E1 is 3 by 7 plus P of E2. P of E2 is what? Again 1 by 2 into P of A2, which is called as 2 by 5, right? So this is, let's say, 3 by 14 plus this is, let's say, 2 by 10, right? So let us have the LCM. So let's say 3 into 5, that is 15, plus 2 into 7, that is 14, divide by 17. Okay, divide by 70 because LCM will be 70. So here we will have P of A, that is 29 by 70. Getting my point or not? So using these I have calculated P of A. P of A is called as total probability. Total probability means what? Listen, that red ball selected probability. Either it can be from bag 1, or it can be from bag 2, doesn't matter. So this is called as law of total probability. Now let us find the final thing, that is P of E2A. That means red ball is selected from bag 2. That probability we want to calculate. Which was the formula? The formula for that was AE2 into P of E2 divided by P of A. Okay. So let us substitute all the values. See, P of AE2 means what? P of AE2, that is 2 by 5. P of AE2 is 2 by 5. Okay, into P of E2. P of E2 was what? See, P of E2 is 1 by 2. So let us substitute the value 1 by 2. Divide by P of A. What P of A we calculated in previous slide? We had calculated 29 by 70. So it will be 29 by 70. So let's say it will be 1 by 5, because these 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. Divide by 29 by 70. Okay, so these will be what? 70 divided by 29, here 5. So these will be 14 by 29. So this is the probability that red ball is selected from bag E2. How? Because see, listen, this A was what? A was the hypothesis that red ball is selected. A is the hypothesis that red ball is selected. Now, what about E2? E2, that means red ball is selected from bag 2. Okay. So how we will interpret this particular term? We are going to interpret this term that red ball is selected from bag E2, or sorry, from bag 2. That probability we want to calculate, and that can be calculated only and only using Bayesian classification, or we can say Bayesian theorem. So this is called as conditional probability. This is called as conditional probability. Conditional probability means what? The event has been occurred in the presence of some evidence. So A is the event, okay, that is red ball is selected. E2 is the thing that bag 2 is selected. So red ball is selected first, and after that we are checking that is it selected from bag 2 or not. So that probability is called as reverse probability. Okay, in previous slide this we have calculated, listen, this we have calculated forward probability. Why? Because in this bag is selected first and then ball is selected. Here also bag is selected first and then ball is selected. So here we have calculated reverse probability. And to calculate reverse probability, we must opt for Bayes theorem. Okay, so we can say 14 by 29 is the probability. Which type of probability? It is the reverse probability. It's the probability that red ball is selected. It is the probability that red ball is selected from bag 2. From bag 2. Okay. So that is called as my Bayes theorem. Right? Thank you, students.